Moto 1 winner, Knox Lewin. Schoolboy 1, Moto 2 up next. Dirty 100 points on the table.
Elbows up, Zach. Schoolboy 1. Is that Gage Brown on the outside gate?
It looked like it was, yeah. The number 19 of Gage Brown, a DNF in Moto number 1. So
and look at him skirt around up in there.
But the bad news for the rest of the field, your Moto 1 winner, Knox Lewin, picking up with the whole shot, the number 4 of Moynihan, who was second in Moto 1, right behind. So 1 and 2, running 1 and 2 right now. As sounds like problems there for Brown. So starting from way outside and now in the dead last position as Knox Lewin, Moynihan, Lawrence, Geek, and Wills, your top 5 early on. They head back to Storyland for lap 1.
What's up, boys? Jason Wygant, Kevin Kelly checking back into the tower. I'll also be working some podiums. Good job down there, Jackson. So Moynihan, another good start. Lewin, we saw an absolutely epic moto with these players this morning in 125 Junior, and it is back on in Schoolboy. But the 19 of Gage Brown is going to have to do even more work this time. He did come through in the last one, but he's really put himself in a hole now with what we believe is an early crash. Knox Lewin has been up front all week long, and he's doing it again. But here comes Moynihan and Sawyer Geek.
Yeah, I had my eyes on Gage Brown the whole way around that start. He's about 10th, and then around the big sweeper, KTM rider goes down. He jumps over that guy, and now he finds himself dead last.
All right, well, here we go.
Schoolboy Lewin, 12 to 17. Sorry, Wes. Who do you got out front, big dog?
I got Knox Lewin out there. He won the first moto and now doing it again out there. So Moynihan, Geek, Lawrence, Vagel, Wills, Trullo, Joff. Boys are out there. A couple of guys didn't get the start they needed. Kevin, well, right now it's all about Knox Lewin trying to go 1-1. He's got 18 minutes to see where he ends up.
There's the 4. We've seen Moynihan a million times. He's got Sawyer Geek behind him who's made a pass, and they have been in all of our highlight packages for Radio Fox. We're going to go live here in a little bit on Amazon Prime, YouTube, on Flow Racing as well. So for 2-hour block, tell all your buddies and friends if they haven't paid the $40. A, why haven't you done that? B, you should do it. C, it's going to be free for a couple hours, and you see the value of the production here.
Let's go.
Watch
Loretta. Let's do it.
Real time for 2 hours coming up at 3 o'clock.
Everybody I know is paid. They're watching. They're listening. I've been getting texts. K-Dub's been getting texts. You get texts. It's like, hey, let's do this.
I got a text from Chris Cooksey. Can you believe that?
Who?
Cooksey texted me.
You didn't get a text from a very nice guy.
Hey, I just want to stay out of the crosshairs.
That's right.
That's the goal. All right. There's the number 18 of Geek. Oh, problems for him now. He was in second, and what happened to Geek, guys?
All right, here we go. Lewin, Moyen, Vagel, Wills.
There's the 67 of Knox Lewin. And just behind him, Chase Moynihan giving chase. Hudson Vagel in the number 3 spot, Schneider. So some bad luck for Sawyer Geek, some bad luck for Gage Brown. Now they're having to work their way through. Let's check in with Gage Brown. He's up to 24th. I'm talking about dead last. He's already up to 24th. And Sawyer Geek back to 18th. So one's falling, one's climbing. At the same time, they're going to meet and charge right up to the front, probably.
It's been a theme all week here, Kevin, that you and I have picked up on. There's been some trash talk on the podium.
Man.
Gage Brown threw down specifically toward Moynihan in the moto and on the podium.
Well, they said there's a lot of bad blood. I got a text from Casey Henson that said, I don't know what beef they got going, but, and then Phil Nicoletti just let her rip, Tater Chip.
Hey, how about this?
He's going to the principal's office, and I want to see that.
Going to go see.
I want to see it. Phil gets yelled at.
There's
I want
Geek
video.
Over the tunnel of love, and he's got Gage Brown right behind him on the 19. There's Geek right in front of him, and there's Brown. So they're going to plow through this field. And he is moving at a clip, folks. The number 19 you're seeing on screen. And he might have just gotten Geek. There's on the 18 just in front of him. Wow.
Just a sea of 125 two-strokes out here. This is great stuff. And how far can Brown go?
What has Brown done for you? He's delivering the goods, right, so far?
Oh, he is delivering the goods. That's right. Yeah, overnight service.
What can Brown do for you?
Give me the Moto scores coming in. Oh, go ahead, Wes.
We watched him this morning, and he delivered.
It was an unbelievable Moto.
Knox Lewin trying to go 1-1. Chase Moynihan finished second as well, so they run 1-2 again. So a repeat of the first Moto. Moynihan finished second.
And you see the motivation then for the number 4. He's got to get to the 67.
Oh, wow. So literally, this is the first time we've seen this. They're running 1, 2, 3 here in this Moto, and they were in the first Moto. We have not seen that very often. As Jackie Legs coming to cool those legs off, man. You've been on that podium. You got to trim those things down a little bit. Put them in ice. We don't want you flaring up on you.
Yeah, it's playoff season, man. Legs start getting weak.
Yep.
No days off.
You down there. We saw the riders doing it. So did you jump in on some of the little ice buckets as well? Good man. Right. Out of sight.
It's just a ditch. He hopes that somebody dumps their cooler at some point and get those legs iced off. Good job, Jackie Legs, down on the podium. So Lewin has a 2.1 second lead, and this is massive for the title in Schoolboy 1, whichever way it goes, between Lewin and Moynihan. This group has provided the best racing in their 2 classes.
Very consistent so far for Lewin, Moynihan, and Bagel. Not so much for Geek and now Gage Brown.
Oh, shout out there to Hudson Bagel out there, the New York rider, running that 1:54. Got a great lap time going. Schneider, Baker, McNeil, Willis, Delpino, Gage Brown coming through that outside gate, starting to pay off. He has got some work to do, though.
He went right through Geek, Lawrence, Trujillo, Cash Anderson. Now he's up to 9th. When I say he was dead last, he ran over guys, shot off the track, had to get gathered back up, came around in dead last, and he's already in.
Whatever Gage Brown's got going on when he is training, whatever their program's working.
Got 2 more riders on the hit list right in front of him, DePino and Brayton Wills on that 37. You're about to get it.
He chooses
he's about to deliver a
very wide lines, but they're smooth.
Well, he's not getting hung up with them. He just, his speed goes.
They're in the rough part of the track, that one line bump, and he's like, oh, look at that cross rut. Just cut. You want some? I got you. I'm going to get you. Look, drops another rut.
Just in the way.
Makes the pass.
Just in the way.
Ruts mean nothing to Gage Brown.
But he just made it up inside the top 5.
2 laps right there, dude.
7th place, excuse me.
See ya.
Just made 2 passes there. Weeds jumps over ruts. Does not care about your
through a minefield. He tiptoed through the minefield. Didn't get caught up. There he is. Just watch his moves. Very methodical.
This might.
Oh, hang on. A little deliberate move there. No problem.
Fastest ride I've seen someone come through the field. We're 8 minutes into this race, and he has passed 34 riders.
Yeah, what's the plus? Oh, my gosh, the plus and minus. That's the biggest I've seen.
29.
Plus 29.
29. He ain't done yet.
What the heck? Usually, you get them in a cluster like Jackson Burrell's custom-made Nerds gummy clusters. You make those passes maybe in 1 lap or 2, and then it starts to stretch out. But he's actually passing more riders now a few laps in.
He's 7 riders per lap. 7 times 4 is 28, so give us a bonus.
Well, his line selection when you're watching him is just like none other. Like, they have studied. And even if he gets a Kalawapi on the bike.
Cattywampus.
Oh, He pulls it back in. He sticks that leg out like an outrigger. Whoa, and pulls it back in, but he will jump ruts, cross ruts.
There he is in the screen.
Again, he's going to go inside watching.
He's got 4 guys.
He'll use that 21 for a berm.
He's going to set a pick. That's Carl Malone.
You better look out, Tucker McNeil. Watch his pass. Yeah, will it happen? Can Tucker McNeil hold on? Huh? McNeil goes wide, so Gage Brown says, you want to go out there? I'm going to stick it right.
He's probably hitting a line for the first time every time he's in a line. He's just, I wasn't here last time, so I got to pass. I got to get over there. There it is.
Another pass.
He delivers a pass. What has Gage Brown done for you?
He's delivered the goods. When that truck pulls up in the yard, you know the package is delivered.
You better get over. He's coming on the inside. There's another one. Boom, just like that. He's going to look over. Holy cow, man. What a clinic. Can't pass on this track, Weege.
Yeah, that's
honestly, honestly, no one is saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to claim that people are. No. I wish we could, again, replicate this and every track that we see. Something different about Loretta's, and I cannot believe Gage Brown is in that battle. He is closing on the 4th place rider, Jack Baker, and the leader.
Oh, no.
Lewin goes down. This could change. This could shuffle the deck right here.
Well, Moynihan would now take over the point, and that would give him a 1 or a 2 and a 1, so he would take over this championship point lead. But Gage Brown, I think this guy wants to run all the way.
He has fire in his eyes.
But look, he's got to make up 28 seconds now once he clears Jace Baker. He's got 10 minutes to do it.
Cross flags out. This is where Gage Brown becomes super fierce right here, right now.
And it's changed up front. Hudson Vagel now takes over the point. Moynihan in the number 2 spot just behind him on screen. So
all right, Hudson
out front.
All right, Hudson Vagel, this is your time to shine. Let's see what you got.
Don't Vagel out here.
Nah, you want to. There's no bagel. There's no cream cheese. There's no bagel. Just get it done, son.
Vagel.
Vagel.
He's vaguely going to try to win this thing, but I think he can.
All right.
Oh, you cannot look back, Hudson Vagel. You have got to go. Do not worry about what's behind you. Worry about what's in front of you. You got to go. They're back there, believe me, all 41 of them.
How rough was that ride you were seeing there from Knox Lewin getting out of that?
Kevin felt that ride up here in the tower.
All right, check this out. So if we freeze the field right now, you got a 1-3, a 2-2, and a 3-1, three-way tie going into the third moto. But we know this thing is far from they all have 4 points.
Gage Brown's not done yet.
That's Brown on the 19. He already got back to 4th. He passed Jace Baker. He is
all by himself, lone wolf right now.
Plus 34, is that what I'm seeing?
Yes.
34 positions gained for Gage Brown. We've seen some good comebacks, but nothing quite like this week.
I'm telling you, the only reason it says 34 is because he made passes in a segment that it didn't clock, because I'm telling you, he was dead last. It should say, well, I mean, he's got a few more to pass. I guess the math.
No, but that would only get him to what? If he passed every single person, yeah, it'd still only be, what, 38 out of 42?
He needs 4 more because he's dead last. That's neither here nor there. There's the 4 giving chase. That is Chase Moynihan trying to cross the Hudson, but Hudson not going to have that. He is stretching the lead out now.
Nah, he dropped the hammer. I think he looked back when he did that little checkup. And just like Gene Stoll would do back in the day, he would actually tell you, I saw you back there, so I put a few seconds on you.
Oh, okay.
Now, actually, I've heard Gene Stoll tell that to me.
There's your third place rider there, and Gage Brown, he's going to fly past us here, so that's the real estate he's going to have to make up all the way to the finish line from here.
He's got 8 minutes, though.
Yeah.
8 minutes is an eternity.
Yeah, but when you're at the sharp end of the field, the 156s that he's turning in are great, but
your leader's at 155.
3 seconds a lot quicker than Lewin and Moynihan, so he's got to make up 16 seconds.
He'd have to go 3+ seconds a lap for 4 laps, so 5 laps to get there. So
that might be a stretch. And Vagel is actually matching the times of Brown. Brown up to 4th. Vagel in the lead is actually running the same lap. This is what we knew Vagel could do. He's had fast lap times all week. Now he's got his chance, as you said, Wes, to shine and make this happen.
You got to deal with that pressure too, Wes Kane. The pressure of leading a moto, a championship moto. Put yourself in the hunt now.
So much going on, so much preparation, and things start popping in. You just got to deal with them. Vagel, Moynihan, Lewin, Brown, Baker, Geek, Schneider, McNeil, Mead, and Chase Dashiell in the top 10 guys. And that's brought to you by our good friends over at RockyMountain8TVMC.com.
How about Sawyer Geek, though? He was almost 3rd or 4th, fell all the way down to 18th, went all the way back up to 6th. So he's done a lot of work. It doesn't show it here because it just says, oh, he passed, he fell 3 spots. It's not quite the case.
Sometimes the math
ain't mapping.
Yep.
Well, you got Comerford out there. He's past 20 guys. So pretty impressive when you get out there and you start hammering down. You look over there at passing guys. You're definitely getting your boxes checked over there.
4 seconds quicker was Gage Brown than Knox Lewin. He is closing on Lewin. Made a big chunk out of that lead for Gage Brown.
Got 12 seconds. He's still got to keep moving.
Well, Brown's motivated. If you weren't with us this morning, he made a bunch of passes, aggressive moves, got to the lead, and on the last lap in the 10 Commandments, cased a triple and crashed and ended up finishing 2nd. So he's got the bit between his teeth right now. Sawyer Geek, he has worked his way back up to 6th.
Yeah, heck of a ride there for Sawyer Geek. Like we said, he fell all the way down to 18th. In fact, he and Gage Brown were right behind each other, and then Brown just kept on charging through.
Yeah, Geek riding very well, but this Gage Brown charge, 34 positions gained on the chart, is next level, but still might not be a podium. You got Lewin in 3rd, Moynihan 2nd, Vagel in the lead, and you'd have a real shootout going into Moto 3 between at least Moynihan and Lewin and maybe some others.
Kevin Windham up here watching the race, and the one comeback that I always remember hearing about, I was not here, it's like 87, Bradshaw and Emig, they go down and they charge all the way to the front of the field. I would love to have seen that. It was before cell phones, probably before power and water and cable TV. I don't know, man. Just the stuff that legends are made of.
And they had a big recorder, some kind of movie projector that they're going to take and make a home movie out of, about as big as a suitcase on their shoulder.
Got some Zapruder footage of that, I'm sure.
They found a cave down there by the creek, and there was actually etchings of it of these two dirt
Some
bikes.
hieroglyphics.
Yeah, hieroglyphics.
And on some papayas.
That's a good one, too. I think Ezra Armbruster, when he had a malfunction on the gate or something, he came all the way back
Oh,
on the
it's
moto.
close. It was
He had
7
seconds. Once the group goes by the gate, you cannot get back out on the track. You're
That's
done.
right. And he still
had
7th or something.
milliseconds
Yes.
to get out there and get it done.
That's right. Good
All right.
trivia there, Kevin Windham. Well done.
9 seconds now behind Knox Lewin.
I'm going to head to the podium, boys.
You do your thing, buddy.
Kevin, I'll try to trust you guys.
We got it, man.
My basic instinct is to not
Don't do it.
believe that you guys can handle this.
But he's up here to right
all right, luckily, we do have the AMA Hall of Fame.
That is why the Hall of Famer is here to keep
you
us,
guys in line.
us wild characters in line.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
Kevin.
got the time to do it. Gage Brown has 9 seconds to make up, 4 or 5 minutes to go, and he's doing it at a 4-second clip per lap. So the math tells me he's going to get there almost to the white flag, and this may be a fun last lap. A 157, though, so Knox Lewin trims her down. Gage Brown with a 154, guys.
Yep.
8
2-lap
seconds.
Yep. 2-lap board out, Kevin. 4 minutes to go. Is it over?
I mean, no, they're all tied. Like I said, they're all tied in points now with 4 points. Your top 3, is that correct?
I believe that's correct. That's what you said earlier, Kevin Kelly.
Because we got Knox Lewin as your Moto 1 winner. He's third now. Moynihan was second. That's a 2-2. And Bagel was third.
There you go.
In the first
Well, your
moto.
math works out.
So it's going to come down to, again, that's what Loretta's is for. Who's going to be in Moto number 3?
And the spoiler could be Geek and Gage Brown to just all that math.
Gage Brown could get into the mix to disrupt the points. Unfortunately, in this moto, this is the moto that his bike expired. He was going to the gate last.
He could be the villain. He could be
He was on the very outside. But, you know, he's showing right now that he is a force to be reckoned with. I heard you guys talking about plus 34. You say it's slightly higher than that. You saw him in absolutely last place. So great ride for the number 19. But, man, how exciting is it going to be to go to Moto 3 and Schoolboy 1, 12-17, tied between 3 of our athletes.
And then Gage Brown gets a whole shot, rides away with it, and just changes everything, Kevin.
Yeah, who knows? But right now, Lewin doesn't want to go into that last moto tied.
No.
He wants to make a pass as he has the number 4 right in the windshield here. He's going to have, 1 lap to go. The 2-lap board is out, so the battle is on, and this will change the championship run pretty dramatically. We're only talking about a point, but, man, it's just big difference when you go in there completely tied and with that small advantage. So he wants to make every point he can as the road to the championship always gets tight. And every point you can tuck away matters as he's got 1 lap to do it. Lost a little bit coming out of the Bermuda Triangle. Let's see what he can do with 1 to go.
But wouldn't you think being tied or having 1 point on these guys, they beat you either way, you lose. So don't throw it all away here in second.
You don't want to throw it all away, but it is just a mental game a little bit. But, yeah, the math's going to work out as we go to Moto 3. I think it's kind of going to be one of those winner-take-all kind of events, even if Lewin makes his pass.
Yep, there you have it. There is the 72 of Hudson Bagel. Got it out to 10 seconds over Moynihan. Moynihan has it 1.4 seconds over Knox Lewin. And they are still thumping. You can hear them land out of this tower when they land on the thud of
Pounding that ground out there.
Jeez. Ground pounding artillery. There's the 72 going out into Storyland.
I'm excited for a later moto. I want to see if AJ pulls that thing out, you know, the big jump here.
AJ?
Our guest earlier today.
Oh, A-Ray.
A-Ray.
Alex Ray.
A-Ray. My bad. A-Ray. I want to see if A-Ray pulls.
I bet he will. I mean, he'll look over and give you the salute. Alex Ray, if you jump that jump, make sure you're going to land nice and pretty. Don't crash, but give us a little salute.
We will be watching.
Because K-Dub will appreciate that salute. That is your mission, A-Ray. Even if you're not winning, just jump that bad boy. If you feel comfortable, I want to push you to do it. A-Ray is here. He says he has not jumped, though. We're watching the C-Class out here. A-Ray's helping us commentate. And we're saying, man, the Sea Riders jumped. He goes, well, I haven't jumped yet. So he wants to do it, and he wants to impress his hero, Kevin Windham, his all-time favorite rider.
1 corner to go, a couple lappers, but sitting on a very large lead, so he doesn't have to stress too much as he makes his way around the Thor Sand Sweeper one last time. Super chill mode right now for the 72 through the Bermuda Triangle. Got some yellow flags waving, but it will not affect the 72 as he gives the number 1 up. And here comes some major celebration, I would think, pointing to the skies.
Got to feel good to take that moto win, boy, I tell you.
He just wants to say thank you, Lord, as he rolls into the Monster Energy cool down zone. Moynihan and Lewin are going to round out the top 3. So Lewin was not able to make the pass. Like you said, doesn't really matter. We go into a situation where winner take all in Schoolboy 1, 12-17 BC. I cannot wait for Moto 3.
And we'll throw this top 10 graphic up there, give you the full top 10 rundown here. Moto 2, Schoolboy 1, 12-17 was one for the ages here. Great job for Bagel, Moynihan, and Lewin. Gage Brown and Sawyer Geek did a lot of passing. They worked hard for those finishes.
Yeah, major tip of the hat to Gage Brown. Plus many positions, credited with 34. We know it was slightly more than that. Tough break for him in Moto 1 and did not set himself up pretty in Moto 2, but went to work. And here it is, Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com. 10th place, Chase the Shield. 9th, Tucker McNeil. 8th, Austin Meads. Travis Snyder, 7th, Sawyer Geek in 6th. And our top 5, Jace Baker, Gage Brown in the podium, Knox Lewin 3rd, Chase Moynihan in 2nd, and our Moto 2 winner, Hudson Bagel. As he heads to the podium, he's gonna give a speech, and we get to hear from all 3 of these guys. I'm sure they've done the math. They've talked to their crew and their parents. As we flash ahead to the Amsoil Rapid replay, and there's a lot to break down here.
Yeah, here it is on the outside, the number 19 of Gage Brown. Has a lot of work to do. He's way on the outside, not going to get to the first turn first. You see him there just barely, and you're going to find him way back in the pack, but it was Lewin, Bagel, and Moynihan. Right there's Moynihan on the 4 there. Sawyer Geek had a good start to the race, and then things went sideways for him. He's going to fall out of the top 10, but your leaders, this is where the fun begins. There's the 19. We start tracking Gage Brown. Then the 67 goes down. Knox Lewin while leading. The pressure, heavy as the crown, heavy as the head that wears the crown. Lewin feeling the effects of that. There's Bagel and Moynihan, 1st and 2nd. And Gage Brown looking over to the right, gauging where everybody is at. Up and over the tunnel of love. There's the 72. No love lost between these guys, no doubt. And Bagel will put his stamp on Moto 2. Schoolboy 1, 12-17 is his. And now the real story is the 3rd moto. We're tied up, and let's get ready to toss it down to the podium. Jason Wygant has your winner.
Oh, we got him. How about this? This gets fast all week, and now he's rewarded with the gold. The New Yorker, Hudson Bagel. Dude, tell me your story. I was like, are you a real New Yorker, or did you move down south like everybody else? No, you're a Northeast grinder all the way?
Yeah, I don't go anywhere.
Man, what do you do in the wintertime?
I mean, we go, but we don't go for long.
Yeah, so that's got to feel good to be able to get this done. And I hear you ride the 125 here. You'll ride anything, anytime, race all the classes?
Yeah, I'll ride anything.
That's awesome. All right, tell me about this moto and how you got it done.
I've been struggling with starts ever since I got on these things, but I pulled like a mid-start. I just charged. Then I look behind me and nobody's behind me. Can't hang.
Yeah, I like it. Throw a little flavor on that. Who do you want to thank for a gold medal?
Gardner, motor is fast. Mom, Dad, Fox, Danny from Bell, Oakley, Factory Connection Suspension, everyone else, thank you.
All right, let's hear it for the 72, Hudson Bagel. And we'll look for the silver medalist, which would be Chase Moynihan, making it a 1-2 for the blue crew. And Chase keeping himself in title contention in multiple classes this week. He's been ultra consistent. 2nd place, Chase Moynihan. Dude, I feel like every time I see you, you're in a crazy battle. Has it felt that way?
Oh, yeah.
What's it about, this 125 class? Just a lot of competition?
Yeah, a lot of competition, and everybody's so equal. It's just a fair race.
Yep. How'd that moto go for you?
Pretty good. I got a decent start, and then got passed, but it happens, and I try to regroup for 2nd.
Who do you want to thank, Chase?
My mom, my dad, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, EBR, Altus Yamaha, WW Ranch, One Industries, Heat Wave, Brad, Ethica, Dunlop, and everybody else, thank you.
All right, let's hear it for him. Chase Moynihan, 2nd place. And we'll look for Knox taking 3rd. Shout out to Gage Brown. Great ride, but will end up 4th from last, but 3rd, and another Moto medal. This guy's right in title contention. 3rd place and fighting for the title is Knox Lewin. Let the thunder go by behind us as this side lap gets underway. Dude, same thing. I feel like you've been in battles every moto, man.
Yeah, it's been gnarly. I got a good start that one, and I was, kind of putting a little gap, and then I just tucked the front, and it was all my fault. Got up, kind of regrouped a little bit, and salvaged what I could.
Yeah, no, that's good. You're still in contention for the title, right? So you don't want it this way, but you'll take it?
Yeah, me and Chase are tied.
Yep. You got what it takes in Moto 3?
For sure.
Who do you want to thank, Knox?
My mom, my dad, my brother, the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. Wild Bunch. Darian from KTM Orange Brigade, O'Neill, A-Ray, Alpine Stars, Christian Inside from Alpine Stars, Arai, Jeff and Bo from Arai, Hasumu, Top Shop, RTC, Robbie Raynard, and everyone else I forgot. Thanks so much.
All right, let's hear it for the man from Oklahoma, taking 3rd, Knox Lewin. Another great Schoolboy 1 moto. Let's send it back up.
All right, thanks.